Hi children, good morning. Welcome to our chemistry class. We started our second lesson, isn't it? Acids, bases and salts. From the first class, we learned about what are the physical properties of acids and bases. And we checked about what are the reaction or what is the reaction between metal with the acids and what is the reaction between metal with the bases. Okay, today we are continuing the chemical reactions of acids and bases or reactions of acids and bases. Before that, what is mean by dilute acids or concentrated acids? Dilute acids means that is a solution of or it contains small amount of acids and larger amount of water. Dilute acids എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അതിലെ ആസിഡ്സിൻ്റെ എമൗണ്ട് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ കുറവായിരിക്കും. Okay. Then what is meant by concentrated acids? Yes. That solution contains larger quantity of acids or larger amount of acids and small amount of water. Okay. Concentrated acids means it contains more amount of acids and lesser amount of water. അതിൽ വാട്ടർ കണ്ടന്റ് കുറവായിരിക്കും. അതാണ് കോൺസെൻട്രേഷൻ കൂടുതൽ തന്നെ ആസിഡിൻ്റെ കോൺസെൻട്രേഷൻ അവിടെ കൂടുതലാണ്, വാട്ടറിൻ്റെ കോൺസെൻട്രേഷൻ എന്താണ് കുറവാണ്. Okay. Children, I will write some examples for acids and some examples for bases. Okay. First of all, acids. Familiar acids are first one sulfuric acid H2SO4. That is the chemical formula of sulfuric acid H2SO4. Okay. Then HCl hydrochloric acid HNO3 nitric acid. This is nitric acid. Sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid and nitric acid. Next one acetic acid CH3COOH. Acetic acid. It is a weak acid. These three are strong acids. Okay. These three are strong acids. This one weak acid. Acetic acid. It also a weak acid. These three are strong acids. This one weak acid. Then what about bases? I will write some examples for bases. NaOH, KOH, CaOH twice, MgOH twice. These are examples for bases. Okay, these are strong bases. Okay, ammonium hydroxide. That like bases are weak bases. Okay. Sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide. These all are weak, strong bases. Examples for strong bases. These are strong acids. This is weak acid. These are strong bases. Ammonium hydroxide, it is a weak base. Okay. Children, next we are going to study about some reactions of acids and bases that we already started from the last class. That is reactions of metals with acids and bases. എങ്ങനെയാണ് മെറ്റൽസ് ആസിഡുമായും ബേസുമായും റിയാക്ട് ചെയ്യണത് എന്ന് നമ്മൾ കഴിഞ്ഞ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ പഠിച്ചു. ആസിഡ്സ് റിയാക്ട് വിത്ത് മെറ്റൽസ് ഓർ മെറ്റൽസ് റിയാക്ട് വിത്ത് ആസിഡ്സ് ദാറ്റ് ഫോം കറസ്പോണ്ടിങ് സാൾട്ട് ആൻഡ് ഹൈഡ്രജൻ ഗ്യാസ്. Base react with metals. They are also form corresponding salt and hydrogen gas. അപ്പോൾ ആസിഡും ബേസും മെറ്റൽസ് ആയിട്ട് റിയാക്ട് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഹൈഡ്രജൻ ഗ്യാസ് ലിബറേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുകയും അതിനോടൊപ്പം they are forming corresponding salt. അതായത് മെറ്റൽസ് പിന്നെ ബാക്കിയുള്ള റിമൈനിങ് പാർട്സ് ഓഫ് ദാറ്റ് ആസിഡ്സ് ഓർ ബേസസ് they are forming a compound called salt. അല്ലേ, സാൾട്ടും ഹൈഡ്രജൻ ഗ്യാസും പ്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. The next reaction, how acids and bases react with metal carbonates or metal hydrogen carbonate, or how do metal carbonates or metal hydrogen carbonate react with acids and bases. Okay, first we can check metal reaction between metal carbonate with acid. First we can check how metal carbonate react with acid. Children, look here. We take one test tube and we take about 0.5 gram of sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate. That is a metal carbonate. That is an example for metal carbonate. Sodium carbonate. Sodium is a metal, so it's carbonate. That is sodium carbonate. We take about 0.5 gram of sodium carbonate powder. Okay. Then we take some sodium carbonate, Na2CO3. This is sodium carbonate. Then we add 2 ml of hydrochloric acid. 2 ml of dilute or concentrated hydrochloric acid. It is better to add dilute hydrochloric acid to this sodium carbonate powder. Okay. We will sodium carbonate 5 gram of sodium carbonate, 0.5 gram of sodium carbonate. Then we add 2 ml of HCl. What we can observe? Yes, we can observe that some bubbles are coming from that solution, or there we can see brisk effervescence. That means നല്ല പൊളുകങ്ങൾ ഇങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടാവും. നമ്മൾ HCl ആഡ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ എന്തുണ്ടാവും? Brisk effervescence. Okay, it means bubbles. That bubbles or that is a gas. Okay, അപ്പോൾ bubbles ഉണ്ടാവുക meaning എന്താണ്? They are producing a gas. When we pass that gas through a pipe and pass into lime water. This is lime water. Lime water means calcium hydroxide. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ സോഡിയം കാർബണേറ്റ് എടുത്തു, അതിലേക്ക് HCl ആഡ് ചെയ്തു. HCl ആഡ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ ബബിൾസ് ഉണ്ടായി. We collect that bubbles and pass into calcium hydroxide. We can see that calcium hydroxide solution turns milky. This calcium hydroxide solution turns milky. From this we can understand that the gas produced in this reaction is carbon dioxide. Which gas? Carbon dioxide gas is liberated. Okay, so that turns lime water milky. Lime water എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരു ലൈറ്റ് വൈറ്റ് കളറുള്ള ഒരു സൊല്യൂഷൻ ആണ് അല്ലേ. നമ്മൾ ഈ ഗ്യാസിനെ പാസ് ചെയ്യിക്കുമ്പോൾ അത് നല്ല പാലിൻ്റെ കളറായിട്ട് മാറും. Because that gas is carbon dioxide. Okay, children, from this equation or from this reaction we can understand that when a metal carbonate react with the acid, that liberate carbon dioxide gas, isn't it? I will write the equation for this reaction. First one, sodium carbonate, that is solid form, react with HCl, that is aqueous form or liquid form. React with HCl, NaCl, that also aqueous form, NaCl, H2O plus carbon dioxide gas. That is formed. We add 2 here, then only this equation will be balanced. So, this is the equation indicate the reaction between metal carbonate and acid. Reaction between metal carbonate and acid. Look here, sodium carbonate. It is a metal carbonate. Sodium is a metal that react with the hydrochloric acid. To form. When a metal carbonate react with the acid to form corresponding salt, water, and carbon dioxide gas. What are the products formed between the reaction of metal carbonate and acid? Yes, corresponding salt, sodium chloride. Here form sodium chloride, that is a salt, and water, along with the carbon dioxide gas. So that bubbles, that is carbon dioxide gas, that turns lime water milky. Okay, when we pass that carbon dioxide gas through this lime water, what we can see? CaCO3 plus H2O. CaCO3 plus H2O. Children, here we can see that when we pass carbon dioxide gas through calcium hydroxide or lime water, we can see that calcium carbonate and water are formed. Calcium carbonate, limestone, chalk, marble are different form of calcium carbonate. Okay, so this is the reaction between metal carbonate and acid. When metal carbonate react with acid to produce corresponding salt, water and carbon dioxide gas. Okay. Then next we can check what is the reaction between metal hydrogen carbonate and acid. I will write here metal hydrogen carbonate NaHCO3 sodium hydrogen carbonate that react with HCl. That react with HCl. Here also form the same reaction. Or here also takes place the same reaction. The products are same. That is NaCl. That is salt, water plus carbon dioxide gas. So when a acid react with the metal hydrogen carbonate, the products are corresponding salt, water and carbon dioxide. From these two reactions, we can summarize it as metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate react with the acid. What are the product? Yes, salt plus water plus carbon dioxide gas. When a metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate react with the acids, the products are corresponding salt, water and carbon dioxide gas. So, the reaction between metal carbonate and acids, the following reaction will take place, that is corresponding salt, water and carbon dioxide is formed. Okay. Then when we pass that carbon dioxide gas through lime water, that lime water turns milky. Again we pass more and more amount of carbon dioxide through this lime water, that turns or it become clear. അല്ലേ, നമ്മൾ കുറച്ചുകൂടെ കാർബൺ ഡയോക്സൈഡ് ആഡ് ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞു ആദ്യം നമ്മൾ കാർബൺ ഡയോക്സൈഡ് ആഡ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ അത് മിൽക്കി ആയിട്ട് മാറും. പിന്നെ കുറച്ചുകൂടി നമ്മൾ ആഡ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ അത് നല്ല ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള, അതായത് ആ കാൽസ്യം കാർബണേറ്റ് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാണ്, വാട്ടറിൽ ഡിസോൾവ് ആവുകയാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് എക്സസ് കാർബൺ ഡയോക്സൈഡ് ആഡ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ. ഓക്കെ, അത് ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ബുക്കിലുണ്ട്, നന്നായിട്ട് വായിക്കുക ഭാഗം. ഓക്കെ, സോ metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate react with acid. The products are corresponding salt, water plus carbon dioxide. Okay. Children, another example for the reaction between metal carbonate and acid, that is calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate. This is a metal carbonate. Calcium is a metal, then its carbonate is calcium carbonate. React with the HCl. That is aqueous formiലുള്ള HCl ആയിട്ട് react ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ here also form corresponding salt, water and carbon dioxide. Okay, then what is the salt? CaCl2, that also in aqueous form. Then H2O liquid, then carbon dioxide gas. Okay, This is the reaction between calcium carbonate. This is calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate react with HCl. Calcium carbonate react with HCl. What are the products? Yes, calcium chloride. This is calcium chloride. Calcium chloride. Then water and carbon dioxide. This is also the reaction. This is also the same reaction. Sodium carbonate react with hydrochloric acid. Okay. These are the reaction between metal carbonates and acids. Next reaction is reaction between acids and bases. We can check how acids and bases react together. I will say one example. We take one test tube and we take 2 ml of NaOH solution. NaOH solution, that is NaOH means sodium hydroxide. It is a strong base. Okay, strong base, NaOH solution. Then we add few drops of phenolphthalein. What is it? Phenolphthalein. We add few drops of phenolphthalein. അതായത് നമ്മളൊരു ടെസ്റ്റ് ട്യൂബിൽ സോഡിയം ഹൈഡ്രോക്സൈഡ് സൊല്യൂഷൻ എടുത്തു. Then we add phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein is an indicator, synthetic indicator. It shows pink color in basic solution, isn't it? It shows pink color in basic solution. Here we take basic solution. So we can see this solution. This is a colorless solution. Sodium hydroxide solution is a colorless solution. When we add phenolphthalein into this solution, that turns pink color. Okay. Then we add 1 ml of HCl. Then we add 1 ml of HCl into this solution, this pink solution. നമ്മൾ phenolphthalein ആഡ് ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ അതെന്തായി? പിങ്ക് കളറായി. Then again we add 1 ml of HCl. HCl means hydrochloric acid. Then we can see that the pink color disappear because yes, the basic effect neutralized by acid. അല്ലേ? നമ്മൾ പിങ്ക് സൊല്യൂഷനിലേക്കാണ്, കാരണം അത് ബേസ് ആണ്, അതിലേക്ക് ഫിനോഫ്തലിൻ ആഡ് ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ പിങ്ക് കളർ കാണിച്ചു. സോ ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് എ ബേസിക് സൊല്യൂഷൻ. വെൻ വി ആഡ് 1 ml of HCl, its color will disappear because we learned that phenolphthalein shows phenolphthalein turns colorless in acidic solution. അല്ലേ? phenolphthalein എന്താണ്? കളർലെസ് ആണ് ആസിഡ് സൊല്യൂഷനിൽ. സോ വെൻ വി ആഡ് 1 ml of HCl, this solution will turn colorless. Okay, so we can say that when we add HCl, it can nullify the effect of NaOH solution. അല്ലേ? നമ്മൾ HCl ആഡ് ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ ഈ NaOH സൊല്യൂഷൻ്റെ എല്ലാ എഫക്റ്റും ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്യാൻ ആർക്ക് പറ്റി? HCl പറ്റി. Okay, then again we add 1 ml of or 2 ml of NaOH. നമ്മൾ പിന്നെ NaOH ആഡ് ചെയ്താൽ we can see that pink color of that solution. ആ സൊല്യൂഷൻ്റെ പിങ്ക് കളറ് റീഗെയിൻ ചെയ്യുന്നത് കാണാൻ പറ്റും. സോ NaOH nullify or cancel the effect of sodium HCl. അല്ലേ? ആസിഡിൻ്റെ എഫക്റ്റിനെ ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്യാൻ ആർക്ക് പറ്റി? സോഡിയം ഹൈഡ്രോക്സൈഡ്. Children, when an acid react with the bases, they can nullify the effect of both of them. Okay, രണ്ടിൻ്റെയും എഫക്റ്റ് ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്യാൻ ആർക്ക് പറ്റും? രണ്ടിനും പറ്റും. ആസിഡും ബേസും റിയാക്ട് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ when acid react with the base, the effect of acid and bases are cancelled or nullified by both of them. അല്ലേ? രണ്ടാളും അതിൻ്റെ എഫക്റ്റ് ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്യും. സോ ദാറ്റ് റിയാക്ഷൻ ഈസ് നോൺ ആസ് ന്യൂട്രലൈസേഷൻ റിയാക്ഷൻ. ഇവിടെ ഒരു ന്യൂട്രലൈസേഷൻ നടക്കുകയാണ്. ആസിഡിൻ്റെയും ബേസിൻ്റെയും എഫക്റ്റ് പോവുകയാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അല്ലേ? സോ വി ക്യാൻ സേ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് എ ന്യൂട്രലൈസേഷൻ റിയാക്ഷൻ. neutralization reaction. When acid react with the base, we can see that nullify the effect of both the acids and bases. Okay, I will write examples. First of all, NaOH, that is a strong base that react with HCl. We can see that the products are NaCl and H2O. The products are, when acid react with the base, the products are corresponding salt and water. Okay, I will summarize this equation. Before that, I will write one examples also. Here I will write sodium hydroxide react with HCl. Sodium hydroxide is a base that react with acid to form salt and water. When acid react with the base to form salt and water. Then another example, H2SO4. H2SO4 aqueous form that react with H2SO4 an acid that react with NaOH, that react with a base. We can see that Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. When acid react with the sulfuric acid react with the base to form Na2SO4 and H2O. Here also we can see that when an acid react with the base to form salt and water. So children, we can summarize the equation as when acid react with the base. When acid react with the base to form corresponding salt plus water. Corresponding salt plus water. This is the reaction between acid and base. That is, when an acid react with the base, that reaction we can say that neutralization, because the effect of acid and base is cancelled or nullified. അതായത് രണ്ടിൻ്റെ എഫക്റ്റ് എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്തു പോകും. രണ്ടിൻ്റെ എഫക്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. What are the product? Salt plus water. That are the product. Okay. Children, next reaction is reaction of metallic oxide with acids. How metallic oxides react with acids. എങ്ങനെയാണ് metallic oxide acids ആയിട്ട് react ചെയ്യുക? The reaction between metallic oxide and acids are similar to the reaction between acids and bases, because metallic oxides, we learned that metallic oxides are basic in nature, isn't it? Metallic oxides are basic in nature, isn't it? So we can say that when metallic oxide react with the acids, that metallic oxides dissolves in that acid to form salt and water. When these metallic oxides react with the acids, that dissolve in acid, metallic oxide dissolve in acid to form salt and water. I will write one example. This is sodium oxide. One metallic oxide, sodium oxide. Sodium oxide react with HCl. Sodium oxide react with HCl. The product are NaCl and water. The product are NaCl and water. Okay, this is the reaction between metallic oxides and acids. That is, this reaction similar to the reaction between base and acid. Metallic oxides are basic in nature, so we can say this reaction is similar to base and acid. നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചു ആസിഡും ബേസും റിയാക്ട് ചെയ്താൽ എന്തൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവുക? Yes, salt and water. Corresponding salt and water. Here also we can see that the reaction between metallic oxide and acid to form corresponding salt and water. Another example, magnesium oxide. This is another metallic oxide. Magnesium oxide react with HCl. What are the products? Yes, one product is water. Then MgCl2. That is magnesium chloride. MgCl2. This is balanced. Yes. So, when magnesium oxide react with the acid to form magnesium chloride and water, magnesium chloride, that is a salt. So, we can summarize it as metallic oxide react with the acid, metallic oxide react with the acids, the product are salt plus water. Okay, this is the reaction similar to that of the reaction between acids and base. Okay, this is the reaction between metallic oxides and acids. Children, the last one, reaction of non-metallic oxides with the bases. Listen here, this is non-metallic oxides with the bases. Okay, we know that non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. Acidic in nature. So, we can simply say that when a non-metallic oxide react with the base, that reaction is similar to the reaction between an acid with the base. Isn't it? Non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. So, we can say that this reaction is similar to the reaction between acids and bases. So, we can say that the products are corresponding salt and water. Okay, I will write one example. CaOH twice. This is a base. Calcium hydroxide. This is a base that react with the carbon dioxide gas. Carbon dioxide means this is non-metallic oxide. Carbon one non-metal aanu. Adinte oxide aanu carbon dioxide. Then what are the product? We already learned. What are the product? Yes, CaCO3 plus H2O. The products salt plus water. So, when non-metallic oxides react with the bases, the products are corresponding salt and water because non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. Non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. So, we can summarize non-metallic oxide react with the base. Non-metallic oxide react with the base, the product are corresponding salt plus water. Okay, this is the reaction between non-metallic oxides and base. Okay, ആദ്യം നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞത് metallic oxides and acid ആണ്. ഇവിടെ non-metallic oxides and base. The product are salt plus water. Okay, so we learned many reactions today. That is, first one, metal carbonate and metal hydrogen carbonate react with the acid. The product are corresponding salt, carbon dioxide gas and water. The next one, what are the reaction between acids and bases? When acid react with the base to form corresponding salt and water. The next one, how metallic oxides react with the acids. That is similar to the reaction between acids and bases. The product are corresponding salt and water. And finally, we learned about how non-metallic oxides react with the base. Here also the product are salt plus water. Okay, so go through the textbook and ask your doubt. Let us wind up the session. Thank you. Have a nice day.